What's going on, guys? It's finally here, the Sketer from Team Corrali. Let's get this thing open and see what we got. Here it is, the 4S Team Corrali Sketer. We're gonna get it out of the box and see what we're working with. Here's a quick look at some of the main features of the 4S Sketer. They got the aluminum oil-filled center diff. That's pretty uncommon for a 4S rig. I can't really think of any other ones on top of my head. They got 16mm 8 scale shocks, 5mm aluminum towers, rubber sealed bearings. I mean, how can you go wrong? They have the same diffs as all the 8th scale Team Corrali vehicles, like the Kronos, Python, Morocco, all those. They got these big heavy duty skid plates. Let's get this thing out of the box and I want to see this. Here it is. Let's get it unwrapped. Pretty standard body. It's definitely going to need the Gorilla Tape treatment. This thing looks like an 8th scale, but it's a 10th scale. The shocks feel really nice, honestly. I like the new layout of the servo. Center chassis brace is really beefy. A little bit too long on the screws though. Center drive shafts look pretty good. I like the touch on the drive shaft components. All these really nice pieces here. I also have them in the back there. It's got steel turnbuckles, 16mm shocks, pretty good heavy duty bumper. This thing is looking pretty good. I can't wait to give it a rip. It's got the 4S brushless electronics. It's got a nice little cap back there on the ESC. Looks like a Max 10 SCT, honestly. It's got a really beefy wheelie bar. Pretty tough, honestly. Nice heavy duty rear skid plate. Front skid plate. I really like the touch with the ESC switch button mount. That's nice. They definitely have a lot of beef factor on here. Lots of stuff to remove for maintenance, but I don't know. It's a lot of screws. These little guards on the top of the shock are nice additions. I haven't seen those before. Look at these beefy body mounts. one's got a lot of extra settings, so this one still got a few. Looks like we got a 13-tooth stock pinion. It's really easy to get at. You just take this piece out here, which is held in by a little rubber grommet, and then this whole tower slides up, and it's just 2 screws on this little cover plate, and then you have access to the pinion. I'm not going to change anything for now, so I just went ahead and put everything back. I want to see how it runs on its stock form. Looks like it's got the provisions for like a max 8. And it does look like you have room back here. Might have to trim this down. Not sure. I don't think that would be too difficult though. Look at that, guys. Looks like it's gonna fit. It's ready for 6S, and I'll be going ahead and doing that here real soon after I check it out on stock. I know a lot of people are curious, so here it is next to the Red Cat Kaiju tire. It's just a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go ahead and take them off my MT410 here and try them on. I went ahead and changed the hex nuts to some Techno hex nuts, just because on the stock nuts there is no serration on either side, and I really don't like losing wheels, and I really don't like chewed up hexes. There we go. Got some stickers on. Now it's ready to rip. I added a little Gorilla Tape just for some extra reinforcement. Alright, just going to do a simple functions check and throttle calibration, because that's a good idea to do right out of the box. So, power on. Hold the little button. Press the big button. Little button once for neutral, once for full throttle, once for full reverse, and you're done. Yep, she works. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of the size of this thing. Here it is next to my wife's TLR Typhon. Pretty similar in size. Typhon's quite a bit shorter. Other than that, they're pretty similar in size. Big shout out to RCHobbyexplosion.com. They have a big selection of these Corelli vehicles, as well as aftermarket and stock OEM replacement parts. So they always ship fast, they got good prices, and they have really good coupon codes. They have really good customer service, so check them out. RCHobbyexplosion.com. I'll put a link in the description. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. Just to go over what I did, I changed out the wheel nuts. I went ahead and did the throttle calibration and the steering endpoint setup. I also had to take a body reamer to all 4 wheels just to get them to go off and on the hexes. They were super tight. Hopefully I'll be getting some sun soon. I'll be able to take this thing out and give it a rip. That'll be in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.